such a time as this.
And welcome back to For Such a Time as This, the place where there is no such thing as a silent witness. Would like to encourage you, go to our webpage, for such a time as this .today, for such a time as this .today. Up there you will see blogs and you will see videos from other platforms, videos we have on other platforms because Big Brother doesn't like us to talk about some things here on our YouTube channel, so we go elsewhere. They own it, their company. We should play by their rules so long as they own it. And so we do. So we go to other platforms and talk about issues. But if you go to For Such a Time as This .today, you can see all of it. Okay, let's get into this. The LGBT community. Every Christian should love them. Absolutely. But there's a story that's coming out of Minnesota that I find particularly disturbing. Watch.
The largest school district in Minnesota will pay out $300,000 after a years-long discrimination lawsuit was settled this week. The Anoka-Hennepin School District is also enacting several modified policies, procedures, and trainings after a former transgender student sued the district for being barred from using the boys' locker room, according to the Star Tribune. As a freshman at Coon Rapids High School in the 2015-2016 school year, Nick H. used the boys' locker room for gym classes and as a member of the boys' swimming team, TwinCities.com reported. But partway through the swim season, the school board stepped in and told Nick he had to use a single-occupancy changing room instead, according to NBC News. He was also reportedly told he would be disciplined if he continued using the boys' locker room. All of a sudden, it was like I was going to be in trouble if I used the boys' locker room. I did rebel and I did use the regular boys' locker room, and then I was sent to the principal's office the next day, he told media outlets Tuesday. McKinney told reporters the settlement as a message to others.com. McKinney told which will be paid out in $1,000 monthly payments for the next 18 years, according to TwinCities.com. McKinney told reporters the settlement as a message to other school districts. If students are treated differently, if they are discriminated against because they are transgender, it will not be tolerated, and school districts will be held accountable, TwinCities.com reported, the attorney said. As for Nick, now 20, reliving these challenging times has been difficult, he told reporters.
She told reporters. Look, For Such a Time as This is, in fact, a ministry of New Hope Community Church in Palatine, Illinois. If the leadership at New Hope found anyone disrespecting anyone from the LGBT community, not giving the grace and respect due an image bearer of God, here at our church, the leadership would come down hard and would discipline that person if necessary. Okay? You love everyone, but the same reason why we would always extend love to anybody is the same reason we will always tell them the truth. It's because of God. Love always rejoices in the truth of God, always. And so, because of love, I tell you, the he that the news outlet kept saying was actually a she. There's no way around it. If you have male plumbing, you know what I mean. If you have male plumbing, you're a male. If you have female plumbing, you're a female. That's it. That's it. But this was very, very dangerous in that you had a school board who had enough guts to step in and do what was according to the science. You wonder how the people who say follow the science when it comes to the coronavirus, even though they don't, but they say follow the science when it comes to the coronavirus, is the same people who won't follow the science when it comes to sexuality. But you finally had a school board who had enough guts to stand up and follow the science. And the lawyers and the courts crushed them. And they paid out $300,000. Boy, That's tough. But look, Christians, we're people of the truth, and we always love you enough to tell you the truth. The truth is, he is a he, and she is a she, and that God did not make any mistakes, young lady, young man, when it comes to your sexuality.
For such a time as this,